this ever been you?
Still sick, fuck. No matter how freaking long I spend scrolling sites with conveniently blurred out names, I'm either continuously met with horrendous prices or never even finding anything I want. At this point, I might as well just fly to Japan to fulfill all my little toy needs that I so desperately cannot live without. Who are you? And how did you get in my house?
Not your house.
Quiet, Omega! Wow, that feels weird being the mean one. Touché. Well, alright, what are you doing here? Nope. Omega, time out.
What do you want now?
Seriously? Are we just shills for these corpos now? No offense to you, I'm sure you're just collateral damage.
Why are you making such a big fuss out of doing sponsors now? Is it because I left you out of the last one and now you're just letting it out on me?
No, but that does sound like a valid reason. No. The reason I'm upset is, concerning certain outside events.
Would you like it if I properly address that later?
Yeah, that's cool, I guess, but I'm still not doing this dumb. So, where were we? You just got here, so you get that one for free. Next time, you gotta earn it.
When it comes to toys, nobody on this planet does them better than Japan. Like, seriously, my whole life revolves around giant robots and giant monsters, among other things.
You had to make it weird, didn't you?
Legitimately, this shit is a sport to me, especially when it concerns collecting authentic Japanese merchandise and my favorite franchises and characters. Seriously, sometimes I feel like I'm getting priced out of my collections due to the rising cost of MSRP due to reasons I won't get into, and the generic eBay reseller whose mission is to make me suffer. Why? Also, I feel like if I spend too much time on these secondhand sites, I start to lose my faith in humanity, so that's also a thing.
Like you of all people still had a significant amount of that left.
True. Anyway, my point being is that looking for your grails on average is just a horrific experience. But it don't gotta be.
Sponsor transition!
Today's video is brought to you in part by JPFans once again. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring us a second time.
You know, I really thought this was gonna be a one and done thing, but look at us, we're going places. I still don't know why they reached out again. Nah, it definitely ain't that. Those videos tanked.
Unlike sites with sketchy names like Totally Legit Anime Figure Warehouse, Definitely Not a Scam.com that are constantly selling your entire identity to some guy named Spingbliff, JPFans is a trusted proxy shopping service that helps you buy directly from Japanese stores and marketplaces. To explain this in the easiest way I can, because apparently some people don't get it still, a customer can purchase a product that they see on Mercari, Amazon JP, or whatever other sites are on there through JPFans, which will then have the product shipped to one of their warehouses where they will photograph, pack, and ship your beloved items worldwide.
Well, duh, obviously they ain't shipping to North Korea.
And you want to know the best part? The prices on these sites don't cost an organ. So how about we show off a few examples just to get you interested, huh?
Ooh, montage time!
Ever been looking for a simple Godzilla to add to the shelf without having to fork over your left nut? Something that'll get a hell yeah from you every time you pass it? Well, how about you look into the movie monster series Burning Godzilla
2.0. Remember the 2.0? We, not gonna be talking about that today.
Solid details, good size, and overall pretty decent sculpt. For being $14 something, this is actually shocking to me. The movie monster series as a whole is just a line where they're just soft, rubbery Godzilla toys, and some of them are pretty doo-doo, but the ones here that we're going to show off today are actually, I mean, the only one I'm showing off today, this is really well done. I'm actually shocked that this thing came out as good as it did. I mean, Burning Godzilla is my favorite. I had a whole identity before Omega surrounding this guy. So I had to find a Burning Godzilla on there and grab one. The Monster Arts kind of priced me out. Good God. And this one is actually really good. The sculpt work, everything on this, it looks incredible. It was, you know, obviously a no-brainer to pick up. And it looks really nice.
Your favoritism is showing.
But maybe you want something cooler. Well, it's going to be pretty hard to beat that, but I feel like this next one's a decent contender. The Godzilla action figure series Shin Godzilla. A much more sickly design compared to the old Burning G we just took a look at, but wow. If you're avid fans of me, and if you are, I congratulate you, you are a real trooper, you would know that I have taken a look at this action figure series before with Burning Godzilla, and I'm happy to say this is another solid release from them. Even though Burning Godzilla was good, this takes it for me. This is incredible. The details on here are probably the best from the entire line, and that isn't saying much at all. And the paint actually is really well done and not sloppy like they were earlier. This is actually like decently better for the price. And for like $16 instead of $30 that you'd be finding in the US, this is insane value. Not to mention that there's also kind of articulation, but you're really just looking at this more for the sculpt and less the whole movement. And besides, are you really moving around Shin Godzilla? That's like the one guy that didn't move at all. The tail's got some decent articulation, but I think the coolest thing about this is just how awesome he looks. Shin Godzilla is another one of my... I like the design. It's pretty cool, so I had to get it. And yeah, this looks freaking sick as hell.
So when am I going to get to the robots?
One more. And for my fans whose tastes require a little more than mediocrity, how about I play my trap card? An SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2000 for only $60. Incredible detailing, immaculate paint, and just the most euphoric amount of articulation. Oh! This figure is absolutely astonishing, and for that price alone is just... How could you not buy this? This is like... What? JP Fans, honestly, it's a dream come true because I was getting priced out of Monster Arts for a little bit, but now that they're starting to make stuff that's actually worth their stuff again, and being able to afford it, it's just incredible, absolutely astonishing, and beautiful. Was that enough buzzwords? And now for the figures that actually get the views on this channel, the Transformers. And oh boy, these are some exceptional choices.
Okay, cut it out. You're only now starting to sound annoying.
It's no secret Hasbro and Takara keep a money printing formula around when they feel like profit margins are starting to dip a little bit, and that, my friends, is called the black repaint scheme. Whether it be because black is a badass color that brings out the inner edgy kid in all of us, or whatever it is, but no matter what, it always seems like black repaints will always be these highly sought after figures, most of the time. And this one is no exception with the Transformers Takara exclusive Rise of the Beast Nemesis Prime. A figure that at one point for me had me contemplate my life for being so damn near impossible to get.
But thanks to JP Fans, Omega doesn't have to lose its sanity because you can find this and similar exclusive figures like this for dirt cheap. Japan #1.
Yeah, actually, and the dude looks so good, and most likely without JP Fans, I probably would have never owned this thing, unless I decided a fifth mortgage sounded reasonable. So seriously, what a lifesaver they are. But this isn't even the best deal I've gotten from this site, because the next figure here takes the cake as the best deal I've ever gotten, and why you should start using JP Fans and use all my links. An unopened but complete Transformers Masterpiece MPG 17 Optimus Prime for $70. Insane. This is actually insane. There's no, this is, I must be lying to you guys. This is scripted. If this doesn't convince you, then I really don't know. The MSRP on this guy is $200, and I found one for $70 just because some guy thought one broken tab meant $130 off the price. So if you really, really are convinced that this site is awesome, then what are you thinking? This is the greatest opportunity you have to get some of your most wanted things for dirt ass cheap.
So, are you gonna bring up that thing from earlier now, or...
Okay, yeah, might as well address this now. People have been taking stabs at JP Fans recently for their obscene shipping prices, and my take on this is... Yeah, it's pretty pricey, but look at all this stuff I got. If anything, I'm just here to make a bag, guys. Come on, can you blame a dude for trying to make a bag? If you buy enough on the site, the shipping prices, they just kind of cancel out. So, you know, wink, wink.
Okay, he did a very poor job of explaining that. Yeah, the prices are high, but, you know, you don't gotta do it, okay? We're not forcing you, at least. I don't think we're forcing you, are we? I don't think so. Still, you should probably do it because it supports us, you know? That'd be a little nicer. So yeah, definitely do it, I think, maybe. Also, now you know what that means!
So even if this has convinced you to check out the site in the very slightest of ways, go use the links in my description because they actually help me out, and I mean that instead of just lying to you. Seriously, there's incredible things on this site that I am sure you will love. Either that, or I might buy it before you, and if you buy it from me, I will hate you. Once again, thank you JP Fans for sponsoring this video, and I will see you all later. Love you, bye.
So, are you just a recurring character now? Oh, cool, yeah. Robo Buddies?